My dear friends, only with Divine's grace and Guru's grace I am able to continue my journey. And today's recording is going to be about one poet on whom Government of India had released a postal stamp. Before entering into the topic, I will give little bit of introduction. Once Swami Vivekananda was invited to a particular kingdom, and the king wanted to have certain types of activities, and he had arranged for some dance programs and music programs, and Swami Vivekananda was requested to attend them. King tells Swami, kindly attend this program. And in that particular place, many people had heard about him and they wanted to meet him also. And the dancer who was to perform that day, she was very keen to meet him because she had heard about Swami. Swami Vivekananda thought for a while, and he said to himself that he was a monk and it is not appropriate that he should attend to the dance program. So he refused to go to that place and he stayed back in the room. But the song what the dancers sang came near his ears, and the song goes like this. I am giving the English meaning. When we enter a temple, when we stamp on a stone. That is also stone. And we worship the idol. That idol is also made up of a stone. So, in this process, what is the mistake the stone has done? In one place, it is being stamped upon, and in another place, it is being worshipped. This was the meaning, and the meaning of this whole song, it's very clear that everything is one. But Swami had not attended that program, and the dancer has felt very bad that she couldn't meet him. And this song was sung by her, and Swami heard it. And he understood the meaning of that song. And he went and he talked to the dancer. He asked her, who wrote this song? It had deep impact on me. Kindly tell me. The dancer says it was written by one poet by name Surdas, and he was blind. For that Swami replies, the poet may be blind, but he opened my inner eye. That was the statement what Swami had given. So today, my dear listeners, I am going to talk about Surdas, the great poet in Hindi who lived a few centuries back. He took birth in a place between Mathura and Agra. The sad aspect about his birth was he was born blind. And it is okay if somebody is born blind, but it is not okay if that person is not being looked after well. His parents and his two brothers, they did not like him and they hated him. And they created lot of problems for him because he was born blind and he was ill treated, I should say. When he went out and he was trying to play with playmates, they all will come and complain to him, and he was not having sympathy from anybody. He was so small, about maybe 5 years or 6 years. He was totally frustrated with the house atmosphere and he wanted to leave the house. And it hurts so much to hear this story or to read this story when we come to know that his own parents had not treated him well. So, whenever we hear stories about Mahans or whenever we read their biographical sketches, a few examples we have over which we should ponder and we should try to follow. A few other behavior patterns we should not follow. That is a lesson I thought I must have from the way how Surdas was not being treated well. Slowly, his intention to leave the house was getting intense. His intention became intense. And one day, it so happened that His parents were looking for some gold coins given to them by somebody. It was very valuable, and they had hidden those coins, and in the same place it was not found after a few days. They were discussing this matter, and when Surdas was there, he offered help. He said, I'll locate the coins for you people on one condition. If the gold coins are traced, then will you people allow me to leave the house? You should permit me to leave the house. I want to go away from the house. This is what Surdas told them. They said, when we are not able to trace this without having the power of seeing, how we will trace? That was the question they put across to Surdas. Surdas said, that is my problem and I will locate it for you people. He just closed his eyes. Within a few minutes, he told them the gold coins which were hidden by them and kept was stolen by a rat, and then in some other place it has hidden them. They went and they located the coins. Surdas immediately told them, I have completed my job. Allow me to leave the house. But they never allowed him to leave the house. They said, you stay here only and eat whatever food is given to you. So this boy did not know. He was so confused. He was not knowing if he goes out also, who will support him. Here also there is no support. In the sense, his treatment, the treatment what was given to him was not appropriate. So he was in a confused state. Next day, there was a bhajan troupe which was going to Brindavan. A few people were singing and going. This boy, unable to stay in this house, started moving towards that bhajan troupe. He went behind them. Actually, those people did not even see him. They didn't notice his presence. They were going in one direction and he was following them. He left the place and he has gone very far away. They were all walking. In those days, people used to do pilgrimages only by walking. This boy also went behind them, and then they reached a particular place in the night, and they had put some tent and they were all about to sleep. At that time, they noticed this boy. They asked him, who are you? Why are you following us? This boy says, I'm interested in singing. I want to sing. He loves music, and you are all singing. So let me also join your troupe. I don't expect much from you. I just need little bit of food and I will not create any problems for you. This was a statement this boy was giving, and then they all thought for a while that this boy is without eyes and it is a burden if they allow this boy to be with them. So it is not possible for them to take him along with them. They told that boy, you sleep for some time, we are all resting. Then all of them went to rest. By the time Surdas got up, there was no trace of anybody. He made sounds to see whether anybody was around. He called out, there was no response. He has moved away from the house, no brothers, no parents, no people who are singing bhajans. He was left alone to himself under a tree near a river. And the worst aspect of this is parents never made an attempt to see where the boy had gone. So, this was the condition when Surdas was sitting. He was not knowing where his next meal will come from. I am continuing this